Hello to everybody who is watching this on the replay. We're just going to give it a few minutes. Ooh, it's 11:11, guys. You're walking through portals. You can fast forward, guys, if you are catching this on the replay, to the good part. Just going to give it a few minutes. Number 55. Things are changing, Gemini, rapidly changing, I heard. I'm not using this. Hi, welcome. We're about to get the party started. I'm going to read from the Isis Oracle today. And see what Mama Isis has got for you. If you guys don't know who Mother Isis is, you need to do your research. You need to do some research. So I'm actually going to see in the introduction if we can kind of school you real quick on who Isis is. No, it really doesn't. But let's get it says Empress of the Sky, Heavenly Queen, beloved Isis, my heart is keen. From darkness and fear to be released, to connect with my power and deepest peace. Bless me that this may be so, in accordance with heaven's plan, that I grow. Beloved Queen, clothe me in your authority and light. I now claim my spiritual birthright. I love that. I love that. Ashe. So mote it be. We're going to open up this reading. Calling in all beings of the light, closest to the sun. To lend clarity to the collective and myself, give messages that we may need to hear in these right now hours. Spirit, we ask that you keep all unclean spirits away from us. Transmute all negative energy into wisdom and love. And if that cannot be done, Spirit, return it to sender. I thank you for being here, and I honor this gift of being your vessel. May these words reach whoever they are meant to reach. Hi, BRZZZ. Bruce, breathe. So mote it be, Ashe. Amen. Let's see what we've got. Mother Isis for the Gemini gang. Thank you for being here, guys. Your nemesis? You have a nemesis? Arch nemesis? How was everybody's weekend? I do want to thank you guys. The channel is growing so quickly. OMG. Like super quick. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for all the likes, all the shares. I will be opening up membership programs soon on both TikTok and on YouTube. So keep an eye out on that. You've got initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. So collective, you are being initiated. I heard the portals have opened, and listen, I heard portals, not one. You are quantum leaping here. Hey, Colin. Hi, Shade. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you for being here. You're let me know if you can hear me because my phone just rang and I don't know if the sound is off. Just give it a like or I don't know, something. Let me know. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? All right. I'm going to say you do. I hope you can hear me. And if you can't, you'll let me know. But you've got this initiation card. You're being initiated. And what is this? Charging sacred objects of power. So some of you have the ability to make mojo bags or I heard voodoo dolls. Oh God. So you could also be protecting yourself against these things. Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of higher initiate. Yeah. Guys, you are really tapping into some great power here. That's why I heard portals and not portal. The Lunar Queen, she is the celestial crescent. So you're also working with the dark goddesses. It's not only Isis, because there have been things that needed to be revealed in its time for you, which means that for a long time you probably were a bit confused as to why certain things were happening to you. Um, it was probably a bit mystical, and maybe it was like an overwhelming amount of things, guys. Like it wasn't just like, oh, today went bad. No, you knew that you carried this like light-hearted energy, this beautiful energy, but for some reason things just weren't right. It's because you were being initiated. You were being especially with people. I just heard, especially with people in your energy very close to you who could have betrayed you, who could have lied to you, who could have deceived you in some way. Yeah, I am seeing the snake, the serpent here. So you guys are also working with serpent energy, which could be both good and bad, right? It depends on how you use it. So let's see what initiation is for you. All right. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. When you are being spiritually initiated into the mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of deep challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the learning, growth, or wisdom that can be summoned to turn that challenge into an opportunity for healing. Yeah, so see, lots of challenges, but you're a healer, so you were meant to uncover these mysteries before you got to like the next level, and now you've opened portals. Um, Whilst the scorching heat of Ra seeks to burn through any resistance, the Lady Isis, with compassion and cleverness, will protect you from burning and instead enable you to be nourished and grow from the light of Ra. Let Isis help you pass the test of intense growth as you thrive with new life. Being initiated, I love this. So again, the sun, as purifying and as wonderful it can be, it can also burn us. And you're being protected from the big burn of the sun, but there are things that you're being allowed to feel, and that is for healing purposes, guys. For advanced aspirants on the path, initiation will occur at various stages. Sometimes your entire life will feel like an initiation. At other times, specific areas will be flowing easily, whilst others are deeply challenging. This oracle comes as a confirmation that you are not needlessly suffering. You can find the light within the struggles, tests, or challenges that face you now. You will experience breakthrough healing. It is the almost it is the almost unbearable solar fire of Ra that can cleanse the soul of wounds, and the love, compassion, and intelligence of Isis that can temper the heat of Ra and stop it from burning and drying you out. Or else you would be left with nothing but emptiness, anger, bitterness, and despair in your heart. These are not meant to be the outcomes of life's challenges. Rather than losing love and hope through the challenges of life, the initiate understands all aspects of life are growth opportunities in various states of disguise, waiting to be discovered. So knowing that things happen for you, right, and not to you, is something that you're learning now. You could have learned, you could have just gotten this, right? As an initiate, the oracle urges you to honor life as a gift and treat any challenge or pressure as a way for you to grow into a brighter and purer light capable of great spiritual service on this planet. The spiritual service includes growing an ability to be able to love freely and beyond limits, to love with courage and faith. In fact, initiation for you now, dear one, is an opening to new levels of power and peace, self possession, and love. Um, there are such sweet fruits waiting for you at the top of the tree you are currently climbing. It may seem as though you are in a barren land at times with little hope, nourishment, or encouragement. Yet your spiritual oasis is not far. The Lady Isis of the power of Ra and the power of Ra together are helping you grow. Stay focused on the Lady and her love for you, and you shall pass through the desert of initiation unharmed and deeply transformed. I am loving this for you. So you're in a spot where you've made some choices in your life. You've probably kicked some people to the curb. Some really important and vital people in your journey, in your path, that in fact you always knew you were going to meet, and that they would activate you. So give yourself a round of applause, collective. If you didn't know, you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. And sometimes people could gaslight us into believing that we're making the wrong thing because it's against what they want. But they don't get to decide what they want in our lives. That's your decision, collective. And I feel like you're understanding this, initiate. Because you're understanding this, you're opening a tremendous amount of portals that you are going to be able to walk through peacefully. But you have to stick with this choice that you have made. All right, let's see here what the next goddess wants to tell us. This is Goddess Oshun. I've been feeling this divine feminine energy this morning. I also tapped into Mary Magdalene this morning. So there's something about the divine feminine today. We're tapping into our intuition. We're tapping into our more nurturing side. I feel like we're reaching our soft girl era, where we don't have to be on this all the time, this high pressure mode all the time. Things are definitely relaxing for the divine feminine. It's a rise. It's a rise in the divine feminine. But we've got to remember that with every rise comes the obstacles. And with every level, right, we get new demons and they become stronger. So there goes a message of protection. There goes a message of learning how to protect your home, your spiritual space, your sacred space, your own altar, and those around you. Okay, those around you that play a very vital role in your life. It's gonna be really important because we are being attacked. Okay, somebody's using a machete here, or shooting machete, but here's the thing: is that when we wield these swords or machetes or whatever, this is first a mental aspect, right? So this is becoming clear in our mind. So you're becoming clear with some sort of truth, and the truth is setting you free because of self-awareness. It's having you understand who you are. And once you understand who you are in a predicament, well, things start to become less complicated. And I feel like that's what's happening here. You've complicated somebody's life because you've taken your power back. You've expressed some sort of truth here and made things abundantly clear. And not only did you make them abundantly clear, but you held up a mirror so that this person could see exactly who they are in your life, not who they say they are in your life, which is important. The mask fell. The deception is gone because you did that. Oshun the warrior, it's in the reverse. So this person understands that they have no leadership in your world. They actually have no leadership, period, because of what they've done to you. They've proven to God source energy that they are not responsible with the power that they wield. Yeah. This person is very selfish, whoever this person is. But let's see what Oshun's machete means for you. I don't know why, but I want to read it. So we can read it. Oshun's machete. Radical truth. Clarity, self-awareness. I am a beacon of truth in my words, my action, and my life. That's your affirmation. Initiation of laughter. All right, listen up. It's high time to cut through the lies and BS. Stop dancing around the issues and face the hard truth. No more excuses, no more justifications. Whether you've been avoiding confrontations or a big decision, enough is enough. Be a representative of truth in a word that desperately needs it. In a world that desperately needs it. You owe it to yourself. Oshun's machete is a powerful symbol of radical truth telling. This goddess invites you to wield the symbolic blade of clarity, to hack through deception, secrecy, or half-truths. Truth is her sacred ground, and she stands as a guardian of integrity. Hold the mirror up to yourself and others. Dare to dive deep into the truths that you may have been avoiding. What to do now? If you suspect that those close to you may be hiding the truth, address it. Truth is the foundation of trust and meaningful connections. Don't shy away from seeking truth, even if it means uncomfortable revelations. Radical truth telling leads to growth and better relationships. So here's what I understood also with that message is that with these people who you're wielding these truths, there is a sense of, even though it's going to improve your relationships, it doesn't mean that you have to go back to these people. It's going to improve your relationships with everybody else because you've learned the lesson. So this means that you're pulling in divine counterparts. You're pulling in divine connections. It doesn't just have to be divine love, but it is your soul tribe. Let's see what else for the collective. Hey, Sandra. So I am noticing the eye of Horus, but I'm seeing two eyes. So I am feeling like not only are you mirroring somebody, but you are calling in. I heard your soul tribe. But it could be your twin flame, guys. It could be. Somebody's full of shame and regret, carrying guilt, remorse. I feel like you used to nurse somebody to help. You used to help somebody. You were like the matriarch. The shoulder for somebody to cry on. Mm-hmm. Mm. This person was very envious of you, very jealous. Maybe you could have, I don't know, there's an energy here of somebody being jealous. And they're feeling shame and regret because of it. That's what it is. Somebody's feeling shame and regret for being jealousy and doubting themselves, being inadequate because of whatever it is that they tried to do. It didn't work because they're seeing that you're in this happy state, in this blissful state, and this person is not receiving the balance, no harmony, no inner peace. It's a jealous person. It came in the reverse, but I feel like this person is trying to cloak themselves in an energy and trying to project it to you. Definitely using mirror magic. Mirror here and a mirror here. And you are also mirroring someone. This person is trying to remove their shame, their regret by projecting it onto you. But you are too high vibrational for this person. You've always been, because you've been the shoulder to cry on. So what's happening is that it's reversing and it's going back to whoever this person is. And, because you're in this grateful sort of an energy, this, I love life energy. Thank you for the likes, my love. Now this person is seeing no balance. No inner balance, no inner peace. They took some sort of bold move. They tried to silence you. They were afraid of your individuality, your authenticity, and you had the power to express, or maybe you told these people you were going to write a book, or I don't know, but they are seeing you as tremendously talented here and able to expose something through those talents. Mm-hmm. They've lost the power here. Yeah. And you see that? I said I feel like soft girl era. Look at it right there. These people, they tried to project something onto you. You may have picked it up a little bit because you were trusting these people. You weren't believing that they could be deceptive to you. But once you learned that lesson, it backfired. Okay, whatever it is that they tried, it backfired. This person is no longer in their soft girl era, and now you are. So now you have this unconditional love, Oshun of unwavering love. Let's see what that is for you. Unconditional love, compassion, and selflessness. I am worth loving. Initiation of rivers. Love is in the air. If you've been feeling unloved, allow the presence of Oshun of unwavering love to be your guiding light. She serves as a poignant reminder of the boundaries love abounds and within you. This card symbolizes a journey of emotional liberation and soul level healing. Okay? So this is why you became self-aware. You wielded your machete here, and you were able to liberate your soul and heal. So you broke a generational curse. The appearance of Oshun of unwavering love is a blessing, marking a time of extraordinary emotional and spiritual abundance. She embodies the highest essence of love, manifesting in its purest form, unconditional, eternal, revolutionary, boundless, and fearless. This love asks for nothing in return. It gives freely, fully understanding that love stands as the most potent force in the universe, and that's you. That's you. You know this. You know that love rules the world. These people were not loving. They were selfish. What to do now? You are now called to embrace this all-encompassing love, both as an external force in the world around you and as a nurturing spring within yourself. Let this energy wash over you, dissolving old wounds, fears, and doubts. Unwavering love signifies the true essence of your being. The universe adores you, and so should you. I love it. I love it because you've learned the lesson and you're mirroring your twin at this moment. This is your twin. It's unconditional love coming in. I just saw something. It said her story. Yeah. I never realized that, I guess. I don't want to read the meaning, but the history actually says her story. It says Oshun's magnetic allure attracts many lovers and husbands, including the Orishas Shango, thunder, Orumila, divination, Ogun, iron, Obatala, purity, and even the deep sea god Olokun, depths. However, at her core, Oshun exemplifies self love, self worth, self devotion, and the importance of self reflection. Her iconic mirror isn't just a testament of her beauty, it is a reminder of the self-loving power of introspection. So you're both going within hermit mode. So, but I feel like you're about to come out of hermit mode here because you've dealt with something or someone. Hi, Fatima. How are you, my love? Thank you. Blessings to you, babe. All right, let's see, collective. Wow. Oh, Shun the Magi. I love it. Oh, you've leveled up, collective. You are free like a bird. I'm seeing this stuff now. You are free like a bird. You've got ancestors around you. In particular, one that is really helping you through this your ascension, guys. You are definitely ascending. And not only are you ascending, but you opened up portals, not just one. And it's because of your unwavering love here. Alchemy, transformation, and change. You allowed this situation to change you, to work for you and not against you. And somebody definitely wanted you to have this be the end of the world for you. I feel like they wanted to climb on your crown. I do. I feel like, look at that. I feel like this person wanted to climb on your crown. They wanted to take your spot. They wanted to go through this initiation process without doing the work. But you proved, see, you didn't even know. You didn't even know that you were in like this competition sort of an energy. You didn't, but you proved to God that you are the rightful owner of this energy. God always knew it, right? But you had to step into that power. If this person would have been able to defeat you, they would have taken your power. You would not have been able to walk through this ascension because you didn't stand up for yourself. But you did. Oshun of cosmic surrender. You surrendered this and you walked through it. No more tears. You stopped crying. I can't make it up. You let go and you let God. Oshun of mercy, compassion, forgiveness. You forgave this situation. You forgave yourself. You understood that this was part of the journey. And that's where the other person fucked up. Because it wasn't their journey, it wasn't for them to understand what the journey was about. But because it was yours, you needed to unlock the mysteries. This is why they allowed you to be touched by these individuals. But trust and believe now, ain't no touching you now. You are completely surrounded by the golden hedge of protection. Completely. This is God's fire. There's no way they can touch you. There's no way they're gonna get burned. And I feel like as you healed your aura, as your aura started to like close up, it's like they were like little ants and trying to run away from the fire, and they got burned. They got burned as you closed up your aura here, the energetic field that had holes. So let's see, what's the 34? Oshun of the Magi. Alchemy, transformation, change. I transform challenges into opportunities. Initiation of peacocks. Phew. Prepare for a seismic shift. I cannot make it up. Oshun of the Magi arrives at moments of intense upheaval to remind you of your power to manifest. This is an opportunity for radical change, shape-shifting obstacles into opportunities. And this is what they said, that you were going to be able to like charge objects or something, right? And uncertainties into pathways of growth. Take decisive action now. Awaken your inner sorcerer. You have the magic to reshape your present and the future. So that's another thing that's coming to me, is some of you need some sort of a mojo bag. Wow, I don't even have my protection on. That's what they're telling me as well. Like, hello, what is your problem, lady? Thank you, Spirit. Yes, some of you need something to carry for protection. And you know, they may be even asking you to tap into your witchy gifts and make one of your own. Maybe with herbs. See, spirit, guys, you think that I don't know, like, I hope you guys don't think that tarot readers know it all. We really don't. We forget things, you know. Spirit has to be on our butt just as much. And you know, this is like live. Like I needed to listen to that. This is how you guys need to listen to it as well. There's no room to be passive here. Wow. See? Be the architect of your destiny. Embrace the upheaval. Make conscious choices. Act with intention and watch the alchemy unfold. Her story. The Orishas questioned the necessity of Olodumare, the creator. Angered, he caused a drought. Oshun wanted to help, but everyone mocked her youth. She transformed into a peacock and set off on a long flight to Olodumare. She lost her feathers and beauty on the flight and became a vulture. Moved by her courage and sacrifice, Olodumare designated Oshun as his only messenger. I love that. So you've been designated God's only messenger in your group, in your soul tribe, especially with those people who tried to bring you down. Remember, he prepares a table before the presence of your enemies. So those people who, you know, wanted to be opposed or wanted to oppose you, you are now seen as the only true messenger. I told you, you were in a competition. You didn't even know it. Somebody wanted your seat, and they thought that by imitating you that they would be able to trick God. Yeah, right. God was like, my child, please stand up. Divine Feminine, please stand up. And you did. And you did, Divine Feminine. I love it. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, it says it here. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. So they allowed you to get burned. It was a competition. You had no idea. You could have been in competition with a divine masculine and a feminine. Or it could have been a karmic masculine and a karmic feminine. Take it how it resonates. If it was a divine masculine, I'll tell you this much. This person's a fallen angel. This person's descended. They did not ascend. Alright, let's see. Oshun's machete. Why is it here? Radical truth? What was this radical truth spoken? So somebody that you trusted here was expecting you to speak some sort of radical truth. I guess this person knew, yeah, this person knew that you would be in a divine feminine, or that you were the divine feminine and that you would rise. This person also did not expect this divine feminine to speak about a relationship. They did not expect you to stand in your truth. They trusted that they would win here. Yeah. But here's the thing, or this person also trusted, this person also expected to be able to come back to you. This person expected to be able to come back to you, but you cut them off because of this. You spoke some sort of truth. They trusted. They were damn sure they was coming back. She chose a different pathway. You sent a different message. And they were shocked as, oh yeah. This person is very egoic with this red shirt. They could also have some root work put on them, and they were trying to, yeah. They could have also been doing some sort of whatever they had on them. They were trying to project it onto you, and it was root work that was put on them. They were doing, so this person could be pretty powerful as well. They speak things into existence, but they use the power in the wrong way. So this is somebody who like walks around cursing themselves, like, damn, I hate this shit, or, you know, just like, I ain't got no fucking luck, you know, like that type of thing. What else do we need to know about this? What they expect, what they trust. Hi, Virginia. How are you? Yes. Oh, this is your family. This is your family who expected to attach an entity on you. And you cut that shit right out. Divine Collective. Yeah, the death. 9 plus 4 is 13. It's the death. Yeah, you cut that. You transform. You transform. So, okay. So you actually were touched by this entity, and this is what you transformed. This is what you were able to transmute. This energy, you used it for your good. I don't know what you did to use it for your good. It's going to be different for all of you because this isn't a personal. But you could have, first of all, broke it off with whomever this family is to you. Second of all, you could have produced something, whether it was another family or a business, you got a new job. It was definitely the way you thought, right? Your thought pattern definitely changed here. And because you did all of that, you transmuted that energy. That's what that means, to transmute energy. You became liberated. And whatever was left, I hear you prayed it off. You prayed it off. Whatever was left after you created, you created, you prayed it off, and you returned it to sender, what you could not use. All right, so this family trusted and expected you to, or expected them to be able to come back around towards you, but your ancestors said, hell no. Your ancestors, what the? All right, guys, you might get a real obscene message. I don't know what the heck that was, but your ancestors got them. This person, these people have been watching you. Your family have been watching you. They've been watching you spread your radical truth. Your ancestors have sat your family down. They said have several seats so they can watch you spread your radical truth. Watch you, yeah, you've grown. You're self-aware, and they're concerned because they're still in bondage, and they're upset because you're not. It's karmic feminine. This karmic feminine wanted to keep somebody hostage. You. And they couldn't. This was probably who was trying to ride your crown. you were in a secret competition and you didn't even know it. 11:11 struck. The clock struck. The clock struck. And you answered the call, and somebody did not, and now they're in concern, and they remain in bondage. They're emotionally distraught and unbalanced. This person is gagged. They can no longer speak because you're wielding the sword of truth. Yeah. They're seeing you make actual money here. They're seeing that your finances are improving. I don't know what you're doing, but they're able to see this. They want to come in. They want to surprise you. They want to say hello. But you're protected. And what's really, really, really protecting you is that you are completely unbothered by this situation. That's where your protection's coming from. If you allow these people to... If you allow them to get in your head, they're going to block your roads. They're going to stop it all. This Jezebel, that's what she wants. She wants to cause these endings for you. But that plan was severed. This nice guy is not a nice guy, okay? And this person is after you, Earth Angel, for your riches. It could be a soulmate, but it's not your right one. You got a lot of soulmates, but you are heading into a very abundant time, extremely abundant. Oh, wow, you're going to be in bliss and in love. You're going to meet your pair. I love that. I love that. And somebody is sick because of it, because they wanted to be the one to give you this love offer. But this person is false. I can't make it up. This person is false. Your real person's coming in. And it's a gift. It's a gift. Because you won in spiritual court. I told you. They were trying to pose as if they were you. But, you know, God wanted to see if you were going to answer the call. He doesn't make us do anything. He doesn't make us do anything. What he will do, though, is make it abundantly clear that something's not right. And what are you going to do about it? And you answer the call. Now your families are being visited by your ancestors. Yeah. They're being haunted, guys. They're being haunted in this house. Your ancestors are haunting them. They're haunting them with the truth, and they're also haunting them, like I said, with forcing them to have to watch you as you ascend. As you get real love. Hi, Eleanor. Thank you so much, my love. And commitment. Like, you're getting it all in this community, these family. You got also, it's more than just this family. You got a lot of people watching you. You may not even know it. You've got a community of people obsessed with you. You're doing something, okay? And this third-party situation is having a shit fit because you've changed. You're not who you once were. What's behind it? And, you know, this sweetheart is now getting the evil eye because of it. They hate you because they can't be you. And they've tried everything under the sun. They've tried everything under the sun to be you, and they can't. This person's just evil. This person's evil. And they do shady things too because they're not upfront, okay? They do things behind your back. This is what they do. They do things behind people's back. You got the Eye of Horus 3 times here, so that is a very, very magical number. And the number 33. Somebody could be 33 out there. Or you could be a life path 33. But this is definitely saying Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Oh, Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness. You have Christ consciousness. You've reached the Christic codes, the crystal codes. And you get commitment now. Wow. You bossed up. You bossed up. And you get actual money. Wow. These people are sick. These people are sick. This mature man could be facing jail time. Doesn't have to be real jail, but I told you they're in spiritual court. This person he's in bondage. Wants to say hello. Wants to say hello. He's in emotional pain. Crying a whole lot. Fucked up. This this death magic was meant to take you out and not to see you rise. But you beat it. And now they're in bondage. Sucks to be them. Let's talk about this unconditional love coming in for the collective. This person is in their south node. They wanted the divine feminine. They were attacking you as you ascended. They wanted you to remain in your south node. Yeah, that's what they wanted. They wanted you to be mentally unstable. They thought that whatever they did to you was going to drive you crazy. Instead, it's driving them crazy. Your family ain't shit, bro. Your family ain't shit. But you're finding out that they really weren't your family. God's your family. All right, let's see. I don't know what that means, Eleanor. Ball gag? Why is Oshun of unwavering love here? You beat the voodoo. This was a test, like I told you. God was like, look, I'm going to put it like this. Your family sucks. And I'm going to show you exactly how they suck. I'm going to show you how they betrayed you. I'm going to show you how they talk about you behind your back. I'm going to lay it out. And what are you going to do about this? Are you going to leave it alone? And here's the thing, is that God didn't want you to act impulsively and go curse somebody out. No, God wanted you to ascend, because that's what they wanted. They wanted you to stay in lower vibrational energy. They wanted you to stay stuck in this hurt and this pain that they caused through this voodoo. But what you learned was unconditional love, because why? You're a being of love. And you cannot attack a healer. You actually healed from this, so you cannot attack a healer. You were allowed to be burned because you were in an initiation process. They needed you to be unbothered by this. They needed you not to have this sting as much as it once did. Yes, the sting was needed. Why was it needed? Because it was a catalyst for your growth. It was a catalyst for who you were really meant to be. Lock the door, please, because it stays open. And now you meet your soulmate. Or this soulmate definitely wanted to abuse you with this voodoo. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. And they manifested. They're trash. They manifested this abuse. They used voodoo so that you could experience abusive people in your world. Somebody could have purple hair out there. This person has not healed their inner child at all. Yeah, at all. Person is very lustful energy. And a Jezebel. You got two people. At least. Well, actually, you got a family. You got a family. Trying to stop a commitment. Trying to stop love offers from coming in. And trying to distract you, flying monkeys. What else do we need to know about this unconditional love that's coming in for the collective? Somebody has a voodoo doll on you, bro. It's karmic masculine. Yeah, I can't make it up. It's karmic masculine, and you know it. You know it, Earth Angel. You know this karmic masculine is dirt. Throwing dirt on your name, and not only that, but using magic to stop things for you. You know this because you're an Earth Angel, and you're intuitive. And you're the divine feminine. And you could be getting readings, or you could be learning tarot for yourself and pulling your own cards. Whatever this is, you've called out, you've called it out, you've called it out, and you have ascended from it because you were meant to defeat this destruction. Do I see relocation? I don't know. Let's see. I'll let you know. But I am seeing this third-party situation that is very heavily in their thoughts. And this Ice King, who is now possibly wanting to tell the truth, or is telling the truth to this karmic feminine about wanting to visit you. This mature woman, yeah, he wants to pay you a visit. You're too unbothered. You're too unbothered for this karmic masculine. And, you know, they're wondering why. They're wondering why. What's got your attention? Because if it's not them, then it's got to be somebody. Wow, how narcissistic. Yeah, this Jezebel too. So you do have a karmic masculine and this Jezebel here trying to destroy your world. But I feel like they have, yeah, they cannot. This Jezebel wanted to be the next queen rising. She wanted to ascend. She wanted to take your crown. She wanted to get the offer. And she ain't getting none of it. You are, because it's your work, your labor, and your efforts. There goes the sun god, okay? There's no mistakes here. In the beginning, it says spiritual testing of Ra. And there he goes. Your hard work. And not only that, but remember, Saturn energy. Saturn energy. So you were being tested by Saturn. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. Now you get unexpected money. Oh, you get unexpected money now because, you know, these people, they actually played the role that they were supposed to play. But, you know, in reality, you were supposed to find out that they were trash. You were supposed to figure that out and do something about it. Because if you didn't, they would have destroyed your whole world. And you did. You did, Oshun of the Magi. Now you get unexpected money. They are concerned. This nice guy is understanding that you know he's not nice. He wanted your unexpected money. He wanted to reap the benefits of your ascension. And now this person is concerned because they're finding themselves stuck in their own head. Because you've healed it. I told you, once you healed it, it went right back. It was a return to sender that didn't need a candle. Because they took a risk at a very high price. And whose high price? What was the high price? They went against God. It wasn't just you. They didn't just offend the collective. They challenged God. Well, you challenge God and see how that'll go for you. And it was this mature man. He wanted to control you because you were too deep into this self-love thing. There was no way that this man could not control you or could control you. There was no way. You've always loved yourself too much. And so the only way was to, you know, try and break you. But in order to break you, you being a chosen one, you being a child of God, this person had to challenge your father. While you remain unbothered, this person's life is now destroyed. This is what they wanted. They wanted you to remain unbothered. When I say they, your ancestors, they were rooting for you. Isis, Goddess Oshun, two of them, you are definitely connected to, my divine collector. You are not here for the first time. You've done this before, and with this Oshun of the Magi, man, you've done this a lot. You've been here. You are probably one of the first people who walked this earth. But you had to wake up. They had to wake up the sleeping beast on the inside. You're a whole ancestor walking. You're a whole ancestor walking. Wow. Oshun the Magi, why is it here? Unbothered. This is the power of your magic, this and that. Self-love, that blissful energy. You cannot be bothered by this temptation. This person, that's how they operate. They operate through sex. And they're seeing now, the repercussions of that, because they are under spiritual. Some of them are actually, listen, somebody's using their body out there to make some money, and they're about to go to jail for that. And it could be that mature man we saw before. But somebody's lustful energy is about to land them in jail and broke. They're in legal court. Whoever this is, their finances are being combed through legally right now. Yeah, because they tried to keep you in bondage. They didn't want to see you single, sexy, and successful. And I'm sorry, but karma's very real. Karma's very real. You know, you can try and hide things from the collective, but you cannot hide things from God. And again, they tried to oppose God. Now they're thinking about it. They're understanding. I can't make it up. They know who you are. You're high honor. You are a child of God. They were not understanding that because they're selfish. They knew who you were as far as your character was. I wanted to end everything for you. I wanted to end everything for you. It was this dark priest. They used the dark priest. This is somebody else. So I said a community, right? That's yet another person that was against you. Oshun the Magi, why is it here? Ritual. And they're concerned. Yeah, you beat this. You beat the freaking ritual. Whatever it was that I heard humiliation ritual. This is why you could have been unbothered as well. There's people tried to slander you, tried to talk shit about you, try to humiliate you. They're concerned it didn't work. They're concerned that this relationship that they tried to humiliate you with, it did not work. You figured out that it was abuse. You figured out that they were literally trying to do this on purpose. They wanted to see you mentally unstable. And some of you, they may have even said something about this in court. But you are, court in the upright. You win. Something is going to happen here where this person's going to be deemed mentally unstable. This is what they're manifesting for you. If you've got, if you have anything to do with somebody in the court system, they're manifesting for the judge to see you as mentally unstable, but that's going to happen to them. And they're seeing it. They're knowing because they might be getting readings, just like you. And they're really realizing, there's some abuse here. They want to travel to you to give you this love offer. They want to put an end to your occupation. Who was that? Fatima, you wanted to know about relocation, right? Yeah, there's relocation here. They wanted to put an end to it, though. They wanted to manipulate your ability to be able to speak the truth, but again, it's not going to happen here. High honor. You see through the veil now. Your ancestors are helping you. Your ex is a Gemini. Yeah. So you changed the status. This people wanted to so this is another thing, another reason why your finances have been a little bit rocky, a little bit unsure, unstable, is because they were messing with it. But Spirit wanted you to go through that because you're actually going to be financially free. So in order for you to be financially free, in order for you to seek this complete liberation, you had to liberate yourself from limiting beliefs, limiting thoughts, false stories, pyramids that you've built around the energy of money. So everything kind of hit you at once, guys. It was love, it was the finances, it was like everything at once. But you came out of there a spiritual gangster, I'll tell you that much. You changed the game. There's no more poverty for you in the cards. this thief, this thief tried it. This thief tried it. They tried it, and they may even try now to use some sort of love spell to come on in, because they've seen your status change from poverty to completely financially liberated here. You got to believe it, Spirit says. You got to believe it for it to happen. You got to believe that you're completely protected. You got to believe it. Your finances are protected, and they're going to visit you, because the change you don't see, they have seen. Understand, these people they've had 3 eyes on you for a long time. So they know the change. They've been studying you. But you on the inside, right? You yourself, you can't see that change. But it's going to be made evident for you as well. You're definitely feeling the change, right? You're feeling the change. You're not feeling that you're in this emotional pain anymore. You're done with that. You're protected from it. You're probably seeing your relationship towards money also change. You beat this false narrative. You beat the lies. This person was trying to make you out to be somebody who you were not. I'm telling you, now your money improves. Financial freedom's here. You got to believe it. Because you blocked this person. And you blocked what they were trying to do in your life. It's real. You have to, I keep, you know, the download I got before is like, our abundance and our ability to ascend and people getting their karma and all of that. It's like a lottery ticket that has gone unclaimed. If you don't sit there and change your reality around you to fit what it is that you want, you have now left that lottery ticket for somebody else to grab. You got to take the reins and make the changes in your world so that you could be the change and see the change. And that's what you did. You ascended. You got your wings. You got your wings. Now you shine bright like a diamond. Now my title came back. Now you shine bright like a diamond. You were under pressure like a diamond in the rough. Now you're out here polished. Escape this dark magic. Escape these dark people. You put them to death. They're done because of you. They're done. And you can feel happy about that. You can glow. You can feel. You can give yourself gifts. You can give yourself accolades. Whatever it is, celebrate it. Celebrate it because you did that thing. You fought demons you didn't even know you was fighting, simply just with being authentic, being self-aware, and being clear on whether or not your family was really your family. And they was not. Let's pull some Romance Angels cards before we get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed your read. All right, my Romance Angels, what have we got for the collective? Playfulness. So now allow yourself to be playful again, right? Don't let these people dim your light. Don't let these people dim your view on love, your view on money, your view on life, right? Because you've ascended. Be playful now. You were in an energy of, you know, where you had to be rough and rugged because you were being touched and burned by the sun. But you don't got it now. You could be in your soft girl era. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine, of fun to shine. Because of forgiving and learning, you can do this. All right? So you don't have to, like, be guarded all the time. You can be playful now. Because you're going to attract the people that you need in your world. You're going to retreat from the people that you don't need in your world. You can feel safe in being in your soft girl era because these people have no choice but to retreat. They have to retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. These people, some of them might be disconnecting from the world, man, because of what they engaged in. What they engaged in was real dark, was real nasty. They didn't want you to feel love. They didn't want you to feel that you deserved love. And they most certainly did not want to have these heart-to-heart conversations with you. So now it's time to disconnect. You know, they have to disconnect from you. They know. What else? Unrequited love. You know it now. You know that there's no love with this family. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and you know it. Stay optimistic. I told you, stay optimistic. You're in your soft girl era now. It's okay. True love is here. True love is here. You don't have to listen to these people because you do have chemistry with somebody out there. There is chemistry. Okay, you realize that there was no chemistry with this unrequited love, but there is somebody that you can trust coming in. You just gotta let go of those control issues, and those control issues are there because these people hurt you. These people hurt you, and so you're afraid to love once more. But don't let these people do that to you. Don't let them have the power. Don't let them win, collective. Don't let them win. Because it is you who wins. These people are trash. I'm looking at the cards and, you know, trying to see what's coming in, and all I see is these people are trash. You know, they are keeping things on the down low because you changed your lifestyle, okay? Commitment is coming for you. These people were wearing a mask. They were wearing a freaking mask, okay? They are watching you. They're searching you. But you got this new boo coming in who is definitely your twin flame. It's your twin flame that's coming in because of the decisions that you made. And now, you know, you're not allowing these people to pull on your heartstrings, and now they're fired up, okay? And, you know, now you're reaching your dreams. You're keeping your dreams a secret, and for some of you, they can't even access you through your dreams anymore. They were able to, but they can't do that anymore because the evidence is out, and they know that they were not following these terms, and now they want to visit you, Divine Feminine, but your answer should be no, my love. It should be retreat. It should be, I gotta go, and you know how they said they were busy? A lot. Be busy, collective. Be too busy. Thank you, Eleanor. I do hope you enjoyed your reading, guys. I'll probably be back with the English in a little bit, but I'm definitely gonna be doing my Spanish speaking. I gotta let this phone charge a little bit, so let's say maybe about 1 o'clock for those of you who want to tap into the Spanish reading. About 1 o'clock I will be going live today. You're very welcome, Eleanor. I thank you guys for being here with me today, and I'm so glad this resonated with you. And thank you so much for your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and becoming part of the Soul Tribe family, because this channel, guys, is going up, 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 up. I have a second channel too. I just haven't launched it yet, but that's going to be all about spiritual growth and, you know, learning about Mother Isis, learning about the spirits in the 21 division and Santeria, and we're going to just learn, guys. We're learning in that other channel. So I'll let you guys know when it comes on up, and I thank you guys for being here. If you're interested in a reading, that's in the description box below, okay? And peace, blessings, namaste.